everybody wants to plan their pregnancies now. Folic acid, vegetables. I don't want any adversity in the womb. It's like, well, your kid's gonna be a pussy, okay? I mean, listen, I don't worry about my daughter. You know why? She was unplanned. Okay? You know what that means? She's a survivor, okay? Yeah. Okay. The odds she beat were incredible. I mean, the shit she survived as an embryo, we couldn't survive as fully grown adults. No way. 15 morning after pills, my kid beat every single one. Yeah. She was just down there like, no daddy, no daddy, no daddy. She grew arms 2 months ahead of schedule to swat away Plan Bs like Dikembe Mutombo. She's like, no, not today. He's fucking, yeah.
Yo, man. Yo, I know you probably repulsed by this comedy that this dude just said about his daughter, man, but he really means it in jest. And I know his daughter, man. This guy is a brother of mine. We've even hosted shows together.
Bro, you were there day one when I got into this situation with the baby. You were the first person I told.
Oh, my gosh, that's
Do you remember?
Right. We went to.
I wrote this joke thinking about you.
Oh, wait. When we were at lunch that time?
When we were doing that off the bat show.
Yep.
And then I had met that girl, and then she came to the studio, and you were like, "Who's that?" I was like, "Well, you're gonna get to know her because she just told me she's pregnant." And you were like, "Let's take a walk."
Yeah.
Sway took me for a walk. Yeah, and then we had a nice walk and talk.
Yeah.
And yeah, man.
Here he is.
Now I'm in your show in sweatpants. I showed up blatantly disrespectful because I'm like, Sway and I go way back. I'm going to show up in sweats.
Yeah, man. He's just really taking it. Between the two of you, Noah was,
look
at this guy.
Late,
he was 20 minutes late. He disrespects me, too.
He's got
all of my
abs.
friends, they don't give a fuck about my time. Man.
I want to look like you, dude.
Can you make?
I know, dude.
For you.
I have puffy nipples.
Have they gotten bad?
I got tits. What are you going to do?
Wait, Chris Destefano is here. Hold up. Chris Destefano is here.
Thank you.
Chris has his new his hour special. It's called Chris Destefano Size 38 Waist.
Mm-hmm.
It's hilarious. On Comedy Central.
Yeah.
And he's fat. So Noah, what can you do for him?
It's one of those things I don't care anymore. You know what I
carry
mean?
it so well though. You look good, but listen, don't let him dog you like that.
That's the thing with me. I'm such a letdown with women. They always think I'm going to be jacked, or I can. It's like if I took off my shirt right now, I look like the melting candle from Beauty and the Beast. I just have fewer tits. But I don't think girls really care. You know what I mean? It's just what it is. I'll always have Italian nipples.
You don't think
you know
girls
what it is, dude?
What is like pastrami nipples? Like what are Italian nipples? Because I'm Jewish.
Just like puff. They're just puffy and they look like salami. It's just what it is. I don't think girls care. And I'm a dad, so it's
People love salami.
Absolutely. I got a size 38 waist. I'm Chrissy Bitch Hips, baby. That's what I'm doing.
Wait a minute. Hold up.
That's your rap name?
Yeah.
Chrissy Bitch Hips, right?
You know how it is.
I've never heard that perspective. Like, let's open up the phone lines and see if girls care about man nipples.
Why would they? I mean, I don't care. I mean, look, I want to look like him. I mean, I'm going to masturbate to you tonight. I think you got a nice
spot.
I'll
send you a photo.
Bro, please, DM.
I got you.
And it goes down in the DMs. But it's like, I want to look like that, but I just don't think, you know what I mean? I don't care. I just want to get my, cholesterol down.
You want to get your cholesterol? How's that going,
That's all.
man?
Not
still
great.
Got anxiety? You do your anxiety Tuesday.
You know what?
Right?
I have anxiety, but ever since I've been putting CBD oil in my butt, I feel a lot better. Dude, I'm telling you, CBD oil has changed my life. And
only in the butt though.
Only in the butt. And I have the lowest anxiety I've had in my whole life, and I feel good, man. I feel good right now.
Do you feel good when you put it in your butt?
Yes, dude. Here's what I do: 2 drops in my coffee in the morning and get me going, and then I do 2 drops in the butt to put me to sleep at night. It's what it is.
Grown man
Bro,
talk.
I'm telling you, dude. That's dad shit.
It's a sexual renaissance now. 2019, sexual renaissance.
Bro, it don't matter anymore.
It doesn't matter. Now, one woman called about your nipples.
She was ready. She's like, I hope they ask me about some nipples.
Okay, ladies, do you care? What's the question?
It's called moobs.
Moobs, man boobs.
Yeah.
Do you care about man boobs?
The entirety of it.
No, because here's the thing, Tracy. I feel like
specific.
I'm not.
Wait, you talking about the nipple?
We're talking about the
man nipple.
I have jiggly nipples, but I have broad shoulders and I'm tall and bigger. So you, as a woman, like deep in your core and deep in like your DNA, you're like, he can protect me. He can protect me and my children, right? So it's like I'm not ripped, but it's like, listen, he's a big enough guy where like he can protect me from something. Yeah. That's my mindset. I'm single, but
But that's how you think women think
it
about
hasn't been
you.
working,
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's my mindset. It's good to be alone.
Okay, so what is your
It doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter, dude.
We're single, by the way.
I'm happy though, bro. I'm just fucking
You live
happy.
alone, bro?
I live alone right now. I bought a place. I live alone, and it doesn't matter how good or bad my day goes. I go home, I jerk off into a bag of Fritos. So I feel good.
Okay, you
You're
wonder.
like Wonder.
Yeah,
What about
that's how we do in Delaware.
Okay, hold up. Let me try it again. Ladies, do men nipples matter?
I think everybody is.
Nobody
freaked out.
888-742-3345. Chris Destefano is here. Go to Comedy Central. His size 38 waist is his new comedy. This your first hour special?
That's my first. I did a half-hour special for Comedy Central, but this is my first hour special.
Ow.
Yeah.
Hey, and I got a podcast.
You got stupid questions?
I got stupid questions on Comedy Central.
Okay.
I got shit going on Comedy Central, but I got a podcast called The History Hyenas. It's about history and nature. It's fucking wild.
Where'd you get that name from?
The History Hyenas?
Did you just plagiarize our whole?
What are you talking about?
Man, I've been saying that shit for years, dog.
What?
We got some hyenas up in here.
Yeah, but do you know about hyenas? Well, let me fact check you guys on hyenas.
Okay,
What do you know
let's go.
about them? Okay, first of all,
they're
saying hyenas.
Okay.
yeah, I'm putting the extra H in there.
They're ambush animals.
Yeah, they're ambush animals.
Okay.
Do you know they're a matriarchy-driven society? The
Yes.
female is the leader.
The female is the
Do you
leader.
know they have pseudo penises?
They have pseudo penises.
The female has a penis, and it gives birth through its penis, so it's called a pseudo penis. So on our podcast, we got the PPWs, the pseudo penises of the week, who are just out there acting wild.
Okay.
Hyena. One of their main weapons, like a lion is like stealthy.
Yeah.
Their weapon is chaos. So they will, as a pack, cause chaos to try to steal a kill, or they'll sacrifice one after another. They'll 2 or 3 of them get killed by a lion because the rest of them are coming, and then once they get the lion in the back, they're the only animals that can kill lions. They kill lions all the time.
Yeah.
Highly intelligent.
Yep, and lions murder them. Sometimes lions murder them and don't eat them. That's the only animal that's ever been observed being murdered in the wild, not eaten.
It's a homicide then.
It's a That's how much lions hate them. But
they're killing them like.
Ghetto of Pride Rock.
She's crazy. History Hyenas, baby.
Damn.
Check it out. iTunes, Patreon.
Okay, man.
Yo, listen to my
steal the
podcast.
names
It's
from
Women's
the
Week. We
thing.
just did a whole episode on Queen Elizabeth.
He just wants a check. I got it.
Sure, women would love to hear about the
steal
history.
name?
What?
That's what you're saying? You didn't steal the name?
No, what? You say History Hyenas?
Yep.
Why do you pronounce it hyenas?
Because I'm from
like
Brooklyn,
it.
Tracy, and I'm not
Hyenas.
educated. Okay, I don't appreciate the attacks on men.
Chris Destefano.
It's Women's Week.
It's Women's Month on my podcast.
Xavier is on the line from South Carolina. What up, Xavier?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm great. Am I saying your name correctly?
Well, it's Xavier, but yeah, you're good.
Chris Destefano, who you can follow on Instagram,
At Chris D Comedy.
Okay, is dealing with loose nipples.
Not loose.
Loose puffy.
Pastrami nipples.
Puffy nipples.
Off-centered.
And he said ladies don't care.
Well, it depends. Like regular nipples, okay, I could deal with that. Heavy set nipples is okay, but when you have breasts like mine, no, we both can't be in the same bed.
No, I don't have full boobs, but I'm just saying, like,
Okay,
I'm
that's
not
cool.
I'm not ripped, but I'm 6'1", 235.
Oh, that's good.
See?
Damn.
There you go.
All right, Xavier.
The whole
Yeah.
mindset just changed.
Yeah.
Hey, give out your social media so she can follow you. Go
At
ahead.
Chris D Comedy, hit me on the DMs. It goes down in the DMs.
Comment on his areolas.
You know, so basically, Xavier, are you saying you could get with his puffy nipples? It wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, my boo has nipples too. I like to pinch them.
There you go.
Okay. See, so you're not so bad out.
I told you, bro.
All right.
I'm telling you.
Xavier, you're a citizen.
Let's win about it.
Citizen.
Yeah,
bro.
What do you think? Is that healthy for us to have puffy nipples?
Listen, I think it's all about how you carry the nipples. If you carry them
Right.
confidently,
Yeah.
if you put them
Yeah.
on display,
Yeah.
you're good. You're good. It's all about
Absolutely.
confidence. Nobody cares. I think women respond, or in general, people respond to just confidence.
Absolutely,
So I
bro.
don't care about how you look. Like, health aside, look however the hell you want.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's the
I
confidence,
agree.
how you
Shit.
carry yourself.
Yeah,
you carry
carry
yourself
yourself
with a lot of
like a
confidence,
boss.
though.
Bro, absolutely. You
You
got to
know.
carry yourself with some confidence. I get it from you. You taught me confidence, Sway.
Hey, man, there you go, bro. And I
You
taught
really did.
Yeah?
You were, remember in the beginning, I didn't know what the hell I was doing in 2014. I didn't even know how to read a teleprompter. You were like, listen, stupid. Come here. And then you showed me how to work on TV.
Off the bat, I remember those days.
Remember that? I
days,
got
yeah.
canceled
Couple times.
immediately.
Shit
Everything
was
I
like-
do gets canceled
Shit
after
was
one
like-
season.
It's like training a kindergartner.
Yo, canceled immediately.
Well, you mastered it, man. You know, but I dare to say, and really, I think honestly, man, your daughter has saved your life.
She's a star.
She's a star. Swapping away those 15 Plan Bs,
Bro.
man, was
Oh my
did you a favor.
Absolutely.
And it's because of it. Like, I've been telling him, and he'll tell him if I'm lying.
All right,
This
I
is
will.
real. This is real.
Yeah.
I've been constantly saying to him, hey, man, you're getting funnier.
Yeah.
Have I not said that?
You have. Yeah, you have. He actually, you sent me when he saw my special, he sent me a text. I can finally come out to the world and say you're funny. Finally. Because at first, only the first text came out. It said I can finally come out. I was like, oh shit, I'm about to break it. I'm going to break the news.
That wasn't
Exclusive.
it, though. That wasn't
Yeah.
it.
But no, it's true, bro. I mean, ever since I had my kid, I've just been focused. Shit it's all real now. So now it's like, with PC stuff, people trying to kill comedy. I'm all just like, hey, this is my job. This is what I got to do. I've made a commitment to this career. And my daughter, her life depends on it right now.
Yeah.
Her mom doesn't, her mom's got her own stuff going on. But I got, they eat off my career. So I got to protect it. I got to just go strong.
And I see you with her mom a lot.
Yes.
And her mom is looking amazing.
Yes. She is, bro. If you
she's
want to
a-
dive in those DMs, do it, man.
No,
'Cause he's
no,
so-
no.
Yeah,
Stop.
Yo, go
But
ahead.
see, she's matter of fact, you could probably help her get more employment.
She's a trainer.
She's a trainer.
Oh,
Yeah.
connect.
She's a trainer.
I love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, absolutely. She's a nice Puerto Rican girl, gorgeous, beautiful, tattoos,
How are her
perfect.
nipples, though?
Good nipples.
No, stop.
Nice. I'll tell you what.
Hey, hey,
Nice.
no,
Nice.
stop.
I was just saying. I was just on. I was saying.
Nice
on theme.
fake nipples that I paid for.
Oh,
We're just
kidding.
happy right there.
Sheesh.
Oh, okay.
No.
Don't do that. That's my homie.
No, she's listening. She's great. She's a
She
fan.
is? Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
We went to lunch. Remember you introduced her to me?
Absolutely. Yes,
We sat down at lunch.
Yeah, we had a great time. She always asks about you.
That's my homie. You know,
Why'd y'all break up?
Huh?
Oh, come on.
Listen. Listen.
that's the first I heard in a long time, huh?
I don't know. No, who knows? The night is young. Maybe we'll get back together. I don't know.
Would you do that? Would you get back?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Is this comedy or this real?
No, I would.
You would?
I would. It's like, I don't want to deal, being single is like, it's hard now. I don't want to deal, first of all, if I'm going to get back with a woman, it's either going to be my kid's mom or a woman that she has to have baggage. She has to have a kid or be divorced or have a problem, a pill problem, something. I need, because I can't have every time I date a young girl, it's like they're too focused on what I'm doing. They're not listening to what I'm saying. Like one girl, she was 23 years old. She's like, let's be spontaneous and go to Thailand. I was like, are you out of your fucking mind, lady? What, go to Thailand? No, I can't do that. I have my daughter. I have my work. What is wrong with you? I just want a girl who's got an hour. She's got an hour a month free. She wants to go to Applebee's, have sex quick, and that's it.
That's it.
And there's plenty of women out there. I don't want, you know what I mean? I want a woman who doesn't want my time. She doesn't need it. She's just, I'm just fucking helping her out in a bind. That's what I want. That's the kind of girl I want.
I'm helping her out in a bind.
Yeah,
That's
there's
it.
women that want that. They don't want love. They just want me. Come in, come out. They don't give a shit. They're like, get out of here. Well, I'll see you next
You
month. I
don't
don't
really
care.
want a woman. You just want somebody you could fuck
Yeah,
when it's time.
yeah. I don't know, dude.
You don't want a woman.
I mean,
You want some steady person that you could call on from
Well,
time
I just
to time.
want a woman who's just, she's not worried about what I'm doing. She's got her own things to focus on. 'Cause sometimes
Okay.
you date these young girls, they just, you know what I mean?
You want somebody with a career.
Yeah, career or just a career or a kid. I said some type of baggage, something where they're not thinking about, not worrying about,
an
who's
interaction.
liking my pics and all that shit.
Oh,
That's
you
what I
was
want.
going through that?
Go through that, bro.
Liking your pics?
Yeah,
They worry about who's liking your pics, not even who pics you're liking?
exactly. That's like
How
I can control that.
who's liking your
I'm
pics?
telling you, man,
That's
it's a young
very
girl
young.
thing. It's a young girl thing now.
And
I
then
don't
it
know,
becomes
dude.
an argument?
Well, you know how you wake up and your girl's mad at you for no reason, and it's because
Yeah.
she had a dream about you. Now, imagine that on social media. So a girl will comment on your page or
Yeah.
something, and the girl you're seeing will be like, "Why is this girl commenting on you?" You're
Yeah.
like, I don't know. I got no control. But
Well,
she'll
I'm
be
sure
mad at
you
for
probably
weeks.
post half-naked pictures. I know you have to, dude. I can
No
tell.
one even
So it's
rumble
like
fitness.
100%. Yeah. So I get
That's
girls
gonna be your
getting mad at
material later, bro.
Yeah.
You can get at no.
Do you post half naked pictures?
The thing,
have to.
all right.
Basically, yes.
The answer, the long and short is yes.
So
But-
are you a nude model?
No.
okay.
It's implied nude. No,
Okay.
I'll do shirtless. I don't do anything else.
Just
Okay.
a hint of
Come
dick.
on.
No, but the funny
Let us
thing
see
is
your dick.
social media is it's a great place. Don't get me wrong. It's a great way. It's a great way to reach people for free, $3.99. But social media is so warped because they only want to see the highlights. They only want to see like the Lambos, the Ferraris, the shirtless pictures. Like I'll post some charity work that I'm doing, or like holding my mom's hand or something.
Yeah,
no
we don't
likes,
care,
no
dude.
comment. That's what I'm saying. And like
I wanna see
so
your
you
ass.
become conditioned, just like Pavlov's dog. They want to see a
Absolutely.
butthole. Unless they-
100%.
the people are like, "What's the wild thing? I want to see you flipping off skyscrapers
Dude.
and like landing, in a split with
Yeah.
with your pastrami nipples
Dude,
hanging
the
out."
last
Like,
thing I ever want to see is your fucking charity on your
That's what I'm
Instagram.
saying.
If I'm looking at a guy like you, if I'm not seeing your abs and your tight nips and you in a thong, I'm
tight
gonna
nips.
unfollow you. I don't
Damn.
need to see that. I'll go to
See,
my
you
mother
heard it
for
here.
charity. I'm
Hey,
going to
wait,
you
wait,
to
wait.
get horny.
Would you ever date a man?
Would I? You know what I think I am? Here's how I can describe myself.
The two single straight guys are
I
gonna walk
feel
out
like-
not single anymore.
Absolutely, dude. That's a sitcom. I'll have a career if we did that. I fall in love with men. I want to have sex with women. I feel like I could have a nice conversation. Like I could talk to you. I'll sit in your lap. I'll get lost in your eyes. I don't want to have sex with you, but I feel like I could feel a connection with you. Like when Sway was hugging me out there, it felt great. I don't want to have sex with him, but I feel like I feel the connection with men, but I'd like to have sex with women. Isn't that weird?
I like
I
that.
think it's
Absolutely.
weird.
You can appreciate male beauty.
I think
I can
no,
connect.
hold up. I'm gonna beg the does feel a little weird that you brought up the hug I gave you outside.
Sway, it was a long hug. I was trying to pull away, and you're like, I haven't seen you in a while, man. I was like, okay.
He went back to
Felt a little pelvic thrust in there. So I don't know if you was just repositioning you.
Happy to see me.
Yeah.
The key to his success, though, is hard work. He's dedicated. He knows how to embrace no and make it into something else. He changes the narrative of no all the time. No doesn't mean the same thing to Chris Destefano that it means to us. No to him means keep going.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's had doors closed on him, but I'm telling you, he has somebody in his corner who's like a guru. It's his daughter who gives him the best advice.
Yes.
And recently, I was watching his Instagram, and she told him how to get ahead in the entertainment industry. She told him exactly what to do.
Delilah, I'm so tired. You're not letting me sleep.
I want you to blow Spider-Man.
You want me to blow Spider-Man?
Yeah.
And that is how you do it.
That's how I
ladies.
do it. Absolutely. Got those webs to the throat. I got a career now.
You gotta.
Yo, all I had to do was find them, grabbed it on.
Hey, do you use your daughter to get
What do you mean?
to get views?
No, I don't. Yo, people hit my agent, like, real companies. Hey, we want to do a reality show with Chris and his daughter. It's like, I would never in a million years ever do that. I have a scripted show in development right now at Comedy Central about a cartoon about me and my daughter and my dad. That's fine, but I would never put her on like a TV thing. On Instagram, it's like I control it. I say there's plenty of videos that I've had with my daughter. I'm like, I don't want to put this out, but it's only when like she watches it. I mean, she's 3 years old now, so it's like she'll watch it. If she laughs, I'll make sure with her mom first. Like it's a whole thing I do before I post that. I don't just go rogue and post anything. If I got to protect her.
Yeah.
So it's always like a committee. I'll make sure my mom. Everybody's got to approve it. If one person doesn't approve, I won't post it.
Okay, Chris Destefano is here.
Yeah.
Chris Destefano, Size 38 Waist is available on Comedy Central. And then also you can follow him at where, Chris?
At Chris D Comedy.
All right, Noah Neiman is here. Rumble Fitness. He made it, damn it.
Hottie with a body.
Hey, can you believe it? Listen, I think you two should connect. You can make him like a poster boy, like before after
Your next
type.
special will be
Exactly.
32-inch
Ooh,
waist.
before
100%.
after.
I'll be the before and after. Give me them free classes.
I'm down.
Yeah, would you be down to do it?
100%, dude.
Okay, cool.
Business, baby.
All right, let's make it happen. Noah, thanks for coming by. How
Dude,
can I
thank
reach you,
guys so
brother?
much. At Noah D. Neiman, Neiman, and at Rumble_boxing.
Yeah.
Yo, there it is. Hey, Chris. Good job, man.
Thank
Proud
you,
of
brother.
this dude,
Thanks for having me,
man.
man.
Yeah,
Let's hug it
absolutely.
out after the show.
Nah, we'll never hug again. All right, go ahead, Tracy.
I need to do a breaking news story on a very, very close friend to Sway in the morning. It's
Okay,
important.
let's end the show real quick. I don't know where that's going, and then we'll end the show with that breaking news. Okay, hold on. how can y'all be reached? Go ahead.
It's Tracy GITS
It's really DB. Also, real quick, happy birthday, Oprah, and shout out to Gregory Hines. He just got his own stamp.
Oprah 65.
Gregory Hines.
Great.
Hell yeah.
Rest in peace.
Hey, check me out on Instagram, OQ Shoots. I shoot implied nudes, all types of shit, so check it out. All right.
Black tape, baby.
We should do some work.
At DJ Wonder everywhere. Wednesday night, I'm in New York City at a club called Vinyl. Hit my DM. I'll make sure you get in.
Coming through.
Yeah. Oh, really? All right, let's do it, man.
Okay, I see what the breaking news is. I'm at Real Sway across the board. And you can see all these interviews on Sway's Universe. Gentlemen, thanks for coming through.
Thanks for having me, bro.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, let's talk about this story real quick.
On Sway in the Morning.
Citizens, you know how much we love Jussie Smollett, who's on Empire. And unfortunately, I have to report that he was brutally attacked by two men who beat him up, put his head in a noose, and screamed, "This is a Make America Great Again country." So sources directly connected to Jussie, they say that he arrived in Chicago. He came to Chicago from New York late last night around 2 a.m. He was hungry. He went to a Subway. Then it said that he walked out and someone yelled, "Aren't you that faggot, Empire nigger?" The two men, both were white, wearing ski masks. They viciously attacked Jussie as he fought back, but they beat him badly. They fractured a rib. They put a rope around his neck. They poured bleach on him. And as they left, they yelled, "This is a Make America Great Again country." So he is now being treated at the hospital. It's being said that he has been discharged a little bit later this morning. But it's just, this is the most unfortunate thing I've ever had to report.
This was confirmed by the Chicago Police Department too.
Yes.
Because a lot of people thought it was might have been rumored that it was happening. When you guys hear these type of tragic what's the words we use for this? Unspeakable, heinous crimes that take place. What do y'all think about that kind of? I mean, I know we're here to talk about what we're doing, but just as people, I mean, we got to talk about this every day.
As
this
humans,
kind of this kind of divisiveness, this racist, these hate crimes.
I mean, this is a really tough era for everybody right now, and I just think that we've become so misguided in what America should stand for, because we're not far removed from slavery, and don't get it twisted. I understand, even as a white male, that racism built this country, but now we need to progress away from that mentality, and it takes systemic change, but it takes education. It takes people being raised better to understand, like I said, we're all equal in this, and diversity is what makes our country strong. Like, my dog's a pit bull, he's a mutt, he's a mix, he's all these different cultures from all of these strong dogs, and it makes him reliant, and it makes him beautiful, and it makes him gorgeous. And I think that this identity of America and what this idyllic white America is so misplaced. It's time to grow, and it's time to understand that if we're going to continue to be one of the greatest countries in the world, we have to accept diversity, and we have to push for equality. And it's not going to happen overnight, but at least it takes people addressing it. But I mean, shit like that is just unacceptable, and it's a factor of miseducation, misplaced hate, because when those two people are doing that, they don't just necessarily hate that man, they hate themselves, because you can't possibly be in a good place with yourself and treat another human, black, white, any color, any race, any sexual orientation like that. So it's on us to educate and live our lives of inclusivity so we could change the narrative.
What do you say to a person like me who right now want to retaliate because that's somebody that's close and dear to me, and I want to hurt those who hurt the way they hurt him?
What did Martin Luther King say? What drives out darkness? It's never darkness. And as much as me too, I don't even know the kid, and I, as a fighter, would love to beat the fuck out these two dudes.
Yeah.
But what does that accomplish? Then you create that narrative of hostility and aggravation, and it takes, again, like I said, it doesn't take you stomping these people out, because then 10 more will rise. Their friends rise up. So we got to make a lot of changes as a nation. We've been talking about this for far too long, and I think it's been an ebb and a flow, and I think now we've taken a regression, unfortunately. But again, it's on us, people with a voice, people that are educated, and our citizens to create better communities for everyone.
Do you think the president should denounce people who claim to do these type of acts in his name and his mantra?
Slogan.
Of course.
Shouldn't the
Of course.
president be coming out
Without a
saying,
fucking
I
question.
done But you got to ask that. Because,
I know common sense is not so common nowadays. Listen, I don't care who the president is. Anybody. If you're a human, if you have
But they're
empathy,
saying they're doing it in his name.
That's what I'm saying.
You got
yes, the answer is yes. You should always denounce, especially when there's hate, when there's bigotry, because that sets our country back to the dark ages, man.
Yeah. I think social media highlights the insecurity and uneducated people in our society, where it's like, look, most people obviously think that's heinous, but these people who don't, they get some kind of platform on it on social media, and it just like ignites, and it's, you know, like what you said, like, you know, I know you want to I want to beat them up too, but like, you know, like when Nelson Mandela, you know, when he left prison in South Africa, he said, I had to leave my pain behind me, or else I just would take the prison with me. Right. So it's like there's, you know, you have to just, the oppressed can't become the oppressor kind of thing, you know what I mean? And it's just like, it's brutal. I mean, every time I hear it, it's like,
People don't have no empathy.
Just gross.
Yeah, they don't have no empathy because it doesn't really directly affect them. But if somebody, and I'm not advocating this, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not advocating this,
Yeah.
but Jussie Smollett is a friend of mine.
Yes.
Of course.
This
I
is
know
a
it's personal to
family
you.
member.
Yes.
Of course.
And if I take your family member
Sure.
and taught you a lesson by doing the same thing, and you see how that affects your family member and affects your family and your surrounding community, maybe you think twice about doing it again.
Yeah.
It's hard not to fall into that mentality because some of us know how to move in stealth.
Right.
And get shit done, and you would never know how it happened.
Yeah.
But at some point, you know, that Jussie Smollett is a beautiful, spirited individual and does not deserve any of that. And it's a shame if we can't get our governing people who we elect into office to denounce acts.
They have to.
They have to.
Yeah.
Especially if they're doing. If you said you did it in my name, I'm putting out a public response. No. ASAP.
Yeah, they have. He has to for that one,
You
for
know,
sure.
and that's a Jussie Smollett. He's a celebrity. He's
activist.
an activist. You know, nobody's exempt to this stuff. I appreciate, and the irony is, because we were talking about PC comedy.
Yeah.
The irony of it is comedy was a great vehicle to kind of confront these kind of issues and force people to talk about it using laughter as a crutch.
Yes.
You know, but then we're having these conversations and now comedy is being shackled.
I'm not saying comedy could have, because people that did that, those people are mentally ill, and I don't know that you can ever change the hate in those people. Those are people that just, I wish we could just get them out of society some way. So I don't know if comedy would have changed that, but you know, allowing comedians to, like, you kind of like crack the tension a little bit and cross the line in a safe space in a comedy club. You know, you pay money to go down the stairs into some dingy basement to cross the line and hear things that politicians can't say, and we're just joking, and it's all cathartic and friendly. I think it's therapeutic for everyone.
Yeah.
And it can't. It can't kill comedy. You know, it just can't. It would be horrifying for our society.
Okay, Chris Destefano, thanks for coming in, man.
Thanks for having me.
I know the conversation took a turn. Noah, I appreciate your words. I
Those
really
great
do.
words.
Yeah.
He's more than just muscle, fellas.
And nipples.
Thank you.
He's got a lot more to offer.
Thank you, guys.
All right.
Thank
Who we got on the show tomorrow, OQ?
It's a doozy.
Okay.
Humdinger.
Humdinger. Okay. Till tomorrow. Let's pray for Jussie Smollett.
Absolutely.
Send your prayers to him and his family and friends. We love you. We'll check in with him. Until tomorrow, we have nothing left to say.
One day, when the glory